Fulani leaders in the north, they are the one our problems in Nigeria. Because Fulani, all of the north leaders, northerners Nigeria leaders, most of them they are Fulanis. If you don't know, you know, there is no any Hausa governor in the north, I swear to Almighty God. I am Fulani tribe. But I know most of you, they think maybe all Fulani, whole Fulani, they are terrorists. But it's not really. We Fulani, there is a lot of Fulani who did not supporting terrorists in the northern Nigeria and in everywhere in Nigeria. But we knew most of the terrorists in Nigeria and particularly in the northern Nigeria, they are Fulani. Of course, they are Fulani. Do you know why? Because our Fulani leaders, there is many our Fulani leaders who taking responsibility about terrorism. In the northern Nigeria, of course, go and research. If you don't know, you're supposed to know now. I swear to Almighty God. That's why always you are blame Fulani. Fulani herdsmen, they are not the one our problem in this country. Our Fulani leaders in the north, they are the one our problems in Nigeria. Because Fulani, all of the north leaders, northerners Nigeria leaders, most of them they are Fulanis. If you don't know, you know, there is no any Hausa governor in the north, I swear to Almighty God. But there is a lot of governors, Fulanis, some of them they are not Fulani in the north, but there is not Hausas. That's why Fulani people are swear to go. Most of our problems is leaders. From our leaders is not from Fulani herdsmen who has cow. You know, Fulani, we know that Fulani they are don't attended any school. So how the Fulani people get big weapon like AK-47 and AK-49? We know cow wasn't born a gun. We knew that. So we're supposed to live nonsense. We're supposed to blame our Fulani leaders who living in the north, particularly Fulani leaders in the north. They are doing our problems in Nigeria. And Islamic seculars. Even Islamic seculars, there is a lot of Islamic seculars who is Fulanis who came out from Fulani. So even some of them, as yet to go, they are supporting terrorism in the north, like Sheikh Gumi. Sheikh Gumi, she is Fulani. He is among Islamic seculars in the north. But I don't think this seculars he doesn't supporting terrorists. As way to go, I think he is supporting terrorists in the north.
The northern part of Nigeria is bleeding. Northern part of Nigeria is about to collapse. We are helpless. Now for 10 years, for over 10 years now, every single day, 20, 30, 40, 50 of people are being killed. Hundreds were being abducted by Islamic extremists and the bandits. We do not have any other way but to seek help from international communities. We are tired. Enough is enough. Our problem now is northern politicians. Northern politicians. And most of the Islamic clerics. They put our country in the position that people are starving to death by hunger. After hunger, killing people. The northern part of this country, 19 states were turned into a hunting ground. The government did not even take a fact that you will say they want to fight against terrorism. You will see terrorists now with their own weapon hanging on their necks. Hundreds of them will enter into a city. They can attend a marriage ceremony. They can go to the market. They can do whatever they want with their guns and come out peacefully, get back to where they were heading. They were not even hiding. And just yesterday, they have still abducted another 300 Christians, Catholic girls in Catholic school. Only God knows in which situation they are now. A politician's son, 18 years old child, can buy 350 million naira car. But they cannot fight against terrorism. They can come out and say our economy is shaking. They cannot give the Nigerian soldiers, police, DSS more equipment to finish this job. They can make a safe to fill it with bunch of $100, put it in their home. They can go to the Hajj pilgrimage or Umrah every single 60, 90 days. What life are you seeking, those our northern politicians? And you want to say there is not genocide in Nigeria? Please, since you cannot fight those people, and I want CIA agents, I want the CIA agency to move around to this Nigeria and investigate our politicians. What they are doing will shock the world. Today, a senator can go to the leader of the bandits. A senator knows where those terrorists they are, but they cannot help Nigerian soldiers to get rid of them. They will go and sit together and have a dinner together and come back and move to Abuja as a Nigerian senator. What do you have? What do you need from us? What do you want? All this Nigerian economy, you have still it. You steal everything. You leave more than 200 million people in poverty and hunger. We never say anything. Why are you cooperating with terrorists to hunt us down? What do you want? We need President Trump, President Macron, and all the international community. Please, we need help. We need nothing, but we need help. Please, come and finish those terrorists.
We villagers, we are the ones suffering insecurity, bandits, kidnappers, and the insecurity in the northern Nigeria. Terrorists has taken over the villages. From Kwara State, Niger State, Kebbi State, and all northern states in Nigeria, as well to go. The only where the security is in the capital of the state. But the villages, as well to go, we are suffering. Sometimes we are crying. Oh my God. As well to go, if we do not fix this about what is happening in the villages now, one day, whether you are living in Abuja, whether you are living you and Tinubu together, this thing will happen to you. Will happen to you because anytime, every day, the insecurity getting power. Now, as well to go, the insecurity has big weapon more than our soldiers. So why, if we do not complain about this, if we leave this, we do not care about it, as well to go one day, as well to go, the terrorists will take the over Nigeria, as well to Almighty God.
Listen, my people. Something dangerous is happening in Nigeria, and it is bigger than religion, bigger than tribe, bigger than politics. Something is distracting us from the real problem we are facing as a nation. Recently, Muslim school girls were kidnapped in Kebbi State. Not long after, Christian students were kidnapped in Niger State. But instead of Nigerians coming together to condemn insecurity as one family, we started arguing about who the victims are. Muslims are saying, look, the ones kidnapped in Kebbi are Muslims. Christians are saying, look, the ones kidnapped in Niger State are Christians. Why are we competing in pain? Why are we arguing over who suffers more? Why are we turning human tragedy into religious statistics? This is exactly how a nation gets divided, slowly, quietly, and dangerously. And whether we like it or not, that propaganda many foreign voices pushed, including Trump's claims, has succeeded in planting suspicion between Nigerians. Now, anytime something happens, we don't see Nigerians, we only see Muslims and Christians. But let me tell you the painful truth. The bullets of bandits do not ask for your religion before they kill you. Kidnappers do not separate victims by faith before dragging them into the bush. Insecurity has no tribe. Terrorism has no religion. Pain has no denomination. When innocent children are kidnapped, the kidnappers don't care if they recite the Quran or the Bible. They don't care if their names are Aisha or Mary. To them, they are just targets. So why are we ordinary Nigerians turning ourselves into enemies? The real enemy is insecurity. The real enemy is poverty. The real enemy is bad governance. The real enemy is those who benefit when we fight each other. But we are busy fighting the wrong battle. Instead of saying our children are missing, we are saying their children are missing. Instead of uniting our voices, we are separating our sympathies. My people, let us wake up. Nigeria will never move forward if Muslims cry only when Muslims are victims, and Christians cry only when Christians are victims. A pen that touches one Nigerian should touch all of us. If you divide the country emotionally, it is easier to break the country physically. Let's stop helping propaganda. Let us stop repeating narratives designed to divide us. Let us stop turning every tragedy into a competition between religions. We need one voice, one heart, and one Nigeria. Because at the end of the day, those children, Muslim or Christian, are all our children. We don't stand together now, we will fall apart forever. If we don't stand, we will fall apart forever.
Hi, welcome back. As it is now, I think nobody from the Fulani group will come out to talk or to deny the problem they have caused now, because thank God for all these guys where they talk here, because me, I'll never believe it that any guy from a Fulani tribe will ever come out to say a truth like this one day. But now they are now coming out because they have seen it a lot and they have seen it a lot in that place, so they cannot take it anymore. Instead of that, they choose to talk, to die down, not to talk and still die. And I believe what they are doing, it is better they keep doing it like this for the safety of everybody. Although, let me give you some space to hear within the rest of them get to talk. Maybe when they finish, we come back. Thank you.
'Yan uwa dangi Hausawa na duk faɗin duniya musamman mazauna Turai muna muku gaisuwa. Mun zo ne da sanarwa ta zanga-zanga wanda muka tsara a nan babban birnin Germany Berlin 29 ga wannan watan namu na Nuwamba shekara ta 2025 a babban birnin Germany Berlin. Muna gayyatan ku 'yan uwa Hausawa mazauna Turai wanda suke Ingila da wanda suke Switzerland da wanda suke Holland da wanda suke Poland da wanda suke Netherlands da wanda suke Faransa da Belgium da Italiya da Portugal wanda suke zama a nan Turai daga duk wata ƙasa, 'yan Sudan ne, 'yan Ghana ne, 'yan Najeriya ne, 'yan Niger ne, 'yan Kamaru ne, 'yan Gabon ne, duk 'yan Hausawan duniya wanda kuke nan Turai muna gayyatan ku. Shirun nan da muka yi shi yasa ake mana ta'addanci kuma ba wanda yake da labari. Kun duba yadda Kiristoci suka tashi yau gashi tasu ake yi, amma yau ana kashe Hausawa shekara 10 saboda mun yi shiru. Dama in kai shiru babu wanda zai zo ya san halin da kake ciki. To dama ta samu. 'Yan uwa mu cire bambancin ƙungiyoyi, mu cire bambancin fahimta, lokaci yayi na haɗin kai. Mu zo mu ma muryarmu ta isa inda za ta isa. Shine sanarwarmu, kuma duk ɗan uwan da ya samu dama dan Allah a zo a halarta, da ma wanda suke nan Turai a Germany, wanda suke Hamburg, wanda suke Frankfurt Oder, wanda suke Frankfurt Hamai, wanda suke Leipzig da wanda suke Dortmund, duk dai wanda kuke Germany kuma za ku iya halarta. Zanga-zanga ba tawo bace ba taka bace, ta Hausawa ne. To ma assalamu alaikum.
Hi, welcome back. Thank God, and thanking my God just because it is not another person from another tribe that we're saying this. It is the same guy from the same tribe that is belittle Nigeria that is saying all this thing now. And with this kind of thing, I think there is a lot of hope. It is all this type of guy that followed this Usman Danfodio come, then they wouldn't have even allowed him to conquer Hausa, talk more of allowing him to conquer Nigeria as a whole. If you know what every one of them have said, include the one that this last guy here have said, you will know that this guy, they are now planning to go on a protest now coming November 29th, according to them, if you understand Hausa, because them, they see that the thing where they are leaders now, the cause for their side is not caused by any other region rather than their leaders. So they are going to do a protest that will shake their leaders to make sure their leaders will reduce or release the people who say is in their hand. If they have this type of idea, had they had this type of idea before, the type of people that they have lost for the past, it will not have happened. But now, I thank God, and I thank God for them. I thank God, say, don't they make all these guys the wise, don't they make them they know the root of their own problem. You don't they know them see their own problem, they within their side there. So me, I thank God. And you, where say they hear this now, though I know say the most of the problem we say we they get now from one single ethnic group, now then they cause some bets. Even as we talk, there are a lot of people who say they no belong to those same ethnic group bets. Now then they show those ethnic group we. Now then go tell them about you. Now then go tell them that this is how our own region is. Anytime that you want to come, I will tell you. If no be them, you know get how these guys now go feel notice. Say this place now there's no security there before they bust out. Even this thing that happened in CAC for Kwara, CAC Church for Kwara, most of the people will say they say that it is person that is within that even give those guys signal that there is no security before they enter. That is why I'm telling you, if this kind of thing can happen within the Fulani, you can still do it. Just be doing that good thing so that your person life cannot go. If you see any bad thing coming, forget the fact or forget anything. that this so person na my tribal person e be. Even though na your tribal person, wey be say wetin e dey plan, e no be better thing. You go tell am make everybody hear. Na so e just be. You hearing this, we know say if you get wetin you wan let us know concerning wetin we don dey explain here. If you get anything like that, make you drop it below. And also, if na today be the first time wey you dey come here, make you like, make you share, make you subscribe. Thank you.